Doubles and coffee. Doesn't it worry you that every critical decision taken by the EBC seems to fall in favor of the PMM? Whether it's done in Lengua Indian Walk, Arima Northeast, whether it is boundary changes in San Fernando, seats in Roystonia, Couva, wherever in Mayaro, Princestown, somehow the decisions in Tobago for 3 extra seats, somehow the decisions of the EBC always fall in favor of the PMM. That don't worry you. Then let me ask you this, does it worry you that decisions on PMM politicians from the Integrity Commission somehow always fall in the PMM's favor, but the UNC Prime Minister had to go to court to clear his name? That don't worry you. Does it worry you that the preponderance of political cases that go to our High Court end up somehow in favor of the PMM, even though it seems totally illogical? When cases in the court system have a political taint or UNC flavor, somehow the Privy Council, a council across the seas with no Balisade juice, with no connection or culture or fear or poison from the Balisade juice of the PMM, all white men in the Privy Council somehow always come down on the side of the UNC, on the side of truth, propriety, information, and fact. You don't find that critical? You're not worried that all the decisions of the Commissioner of Police since August 11, 2021 seem to go directly in favor of the PMM? That decisions to hound down political opponents are pursued with passion and vigor, while real crimes just sit there quietly. You all don't find it weird that the media allow Rowley and the PMM to get away with whatever they want, breaking the rule of law, breaking propriety, convention, parliamentary democracy, whatever it is? They may be forced to mention it once or twice, but then they just let it go. You all don't get worried. That doesn't concern you, that something is awry in Trinidad and Tobago? Doesn't it worry you? Well, it should. And when elections come, make sure you're in the country. Don't go out if they have election in August. Don't go Disney World. Don't go and visit friends. They like that. That's why they push it to August. Because the 3.6% that didn't vote on the average of local government elections, because the turnout was 30.4%, the missing 3.6% was out of the country at that time. You're comparing a November election with an August election. So when they call the election, and they will cheat, so they will call it in August again. When you hear election, delay your holiday, because elections are determined, especially in the general election, in 6 or 7 seats by 500 to 800 voters, either way. And understand that your voice has not been heard. The mass media has not been heard. The EBC is a referee, and the referee likes one side, has an affinity for one team, is close to one team, is related to one team, loves one team. Do you find that's right? If your children had a football game, if your children went Fatima and you're playing an intercall final against St. Benedict's, and the referee went St. Benedict's, the linesman went St. Benedict's, the lineswoman's son going St. Benedict's, and the 4th official was a vice principal of St. Benedict's. As a Fatima supporter, would you be happy that that game would be refereed equally, evenly, and give everybody a fair chance? Well, that's what's going on at the EBC. The head of the EBC is a niece of a PMM former sitting cabinet minister. The head of the EBC is the best friend of the sitting Minister of Education and Deputy Political Leader of the PMM, and you all find that's okay. Express, you find that's okay. Guardian, you find that's okay. Newsday, you find that's okay. CNC3, Guardian Media Limited, that losing money. I tell all you going to lose at least 14 million this year because of your biased, corrupt nature. TV6, you find that fair? All the radio stations that talk about politics, you all find that fair? Political scientists, you find that fair? That's why Trinidad and Tobago is in a total, complete mess. Because we accept nonsense. We take normal principles and corrupt them and pervert them because of the PMM. And that's why the PMM does not have to perform. You can't travel by air, you can't travel by boat. The Kobo Star, the crooked money that run up to 250 million, it burn up now 7 years later. But Rowley said it was crooked money. But all you let the crooked money flow, 22,000 US per day. Even while the engine burned in the Gulf of Paria, they were earning 22,500 crooked US $1,000 per day. But say what? What about Camille Cash? What about Foster Accounts Adventure Credit Union? What about those things? What about Nelson Gate? What about Police Service Commission Gate? What about Rowley Integrity and Public Life Act Form? None of the things matter. What can I say? Trinidad and Tobago, as Gandhi say, we get the government we deserve. So maybe it is that we deserve this bag of incompetent, dishonest liars. I would hope not. But ask yourself, how are they there and you are not represented? God bless. Have a wonderful day.